DESIblitz.com.
I'm Aaron Kang, I'm the CEO of Sporting Equals and the founder of the BEDSA, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi guys, my name is Seema Jaswal. I'm a television and radio presenter, currently presenting all of the Premier League coverage that goes out around the world. You're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
My name is Anam Ahmed, I race in Formula 3 and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
I'm Ruxana Begum, professional boxer. You're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Ainsley Harriott and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
How important are these awards to highlight and even raise awareness of issue success such as racism within sport, and in other words, promoting it at a higher playing level?
Well, I think at the awards tonight we're not just going to be celebrating the great achievements from grassroots up to the elite stars. We will be talking about some of the statistics which are pretty appalling. When you look at 0.3% of South Asian professional footballers, you're talking about 9 out of 3,000. It's just not good enough, but it's like that across sport. Olympic Games, Paralympic Games, they're just not there, and we need to do something about that.
Can you think of any young Asian who is dominating his sport at the moment that's up and coming?
Do you know what? I actually can. I worked with Channel 4 on their motorsport last season, so the Mini Challenge and the GTs and the F3s, and Inam Ahmed, an F3 driver, he dominated, he nailed it. I watched him literally on the podium so many weeks, winning week in, week out, and I think that he is definitely one to watch.
BEDSAs, how important are they for Asians to be recognised?
Oh, I think the BEDSA is an amazing awards ceremony. What they do for diversity is amazing, making people aware of how much diversity there is in sport. And hopefully motorsport is the next sport that they need to take off the list.
Looking into 2018, obviously you've now transitioned from kickboxing to boxing. What are you aiming for?
Well, I want to go all the way. That's the plan, to become a world champion in 2 disciplines. That would be incredible. And I think my story can reach out and inspire so many people. And this is what motivates me now to pursue this dream of mine. And either way, I feel as though I've already won due to the fact that I can inspire. I'm here, I'm on this platform, and I'm reaching out to so many people.
In terms of sport, there's a lot of controversy at the moment about racism in sports. What's your opinion on that?
Let's do something about it. Let's try and stamp it out. It's quite interesting you bring up racism in sport. You know, the England manager was speaking about it, and everyone's concerned about what's it like in Russia. We don't care what it's like anywhere else. Yes, we're going there. We're only there for, hopefully going to be there for 6 weeks, but it could be less, but hopefully 6 weeks. But it's all about what's happening here, what's happening in our own back garden. Let's get that right. And I think he was spot on, saying we've got issues here, let's deal with that before we start worrying about Russia. We come from a culture where we're terrible with other people. If people across the road, oh my God, look the way they keep their hedge, look at the way they leave their car, look what kind of coat she's wearing. We know what it's like in our culture. We are very critical of each other, and people do remain critical, but you know, you've got to eradicate that kind of criticism, that raw criticism out of sport. It should just be, you know, he's a footballer, I'm a footballer, he's a rugby player, he's a gymnast, whatever it is.
Hey, it's Ash Parkour-Bogle, the first British Asian female to represent England in international hockey, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, I play rugby for Harlequins, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm Ellie, and you're watching DESIblitz.com.
I'm Cash Flash, 4-time World Kickboxing Champion here at the BEDSA Awards, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Sabah Nassim, and I'm a solicitor and an ECB Level 2 cricket coach. And you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Being the first Asian female, like you just said, for England in hockey, did you find any obstacles, and how did you overcome them?
There were many obstacles, but there's many obstacles in sort of everyday life and everyday work, and it's how you deal with them that makes you that better athlete. I was exceptionally sort of grateful that I had my father that helped me along the way with the obstacles and never sort of really let me see them and never let me face them full on. My dad used to deal with them in the background, but I guess you just let your talent and your sort of sport do the talking, and everything else goes the right way.
What are your targets for 2018?
To kick on with Harlequins, my club. We haven't had a successful season this year, but hopefully next year we can turn things around, and then hopefully if I get my performances right there, hopefully push on with England, hopefully. If you was to give some advice to your generation of athletes, what would you say to them?
I think hard work is a massive thing. I think a lot of people underestimate kind of the hard work that goes into it every single day, and it always pays off. Like, hard work does pay off. It doesn't always straight away, and I think when people don't see those fast results all the time now, they kind of expect that. And I think social media doesn't help a lot of the time, because they see this perfect image or an image of ideal of something that they want, and if it doesn't happen right away, then they give up. But yeah, hard work and to enjoy what you do.
In your days, there was nothing for Asian recognition. How do you think now it's all evolved?
Oh, greatly with the internet, with all the social media, with nights like this as well. You know, back in my day, it was just me alone representing the Asian community. When I used to go, there was hardly any Asians, but it was predominantly white and black. So it's great to see it expanding now.
In terms of Asians actually getting into the England squad or in football, cricket, there seems to be quite a lot of racism. What can be done to combat that?
I think if we get more and more female coaches and more female Asian players playing at the county level, and hopefully one day they will make it into the England squad. I mean, we had a few years ago Isha Guha, so she was quite a good role model for the Asians, and if we have more of them making it into the squad, and then hopefully with the media exposure and everything, and they see the girls playing like how they saw the England women playing, on TV last year, and there quite a lot of women and girls were inspired by that. So I think girls will be, encourage them to take up the sport.
Have you got your green apples and red tomatoes plugs ready?
Oh, I wish they were green, my apples, but I've got my green peppers though and red tomatoes. And if you're not careful, I won't be stirring your couscous. Bye bye.